and then I'll tell you. It's good now.
Okay. Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to our webinar on leadership this week. So we have the leadership project leads with us, and they made this presentation for us to get to know a little bit more about all the leadership opportunities on campus. So each slide, a new person is going to be speaking, and they'll introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about that program and how you can get involved in leadership on campus. A couple of weeks ago was our leadership day, and we kind of did this PowerPoint so that if you weren't able to make it to that leadership day, then you can have the opportunity to learn all of those same things and about how to get involved. So we hope that you guys enjoy this webinar. As always, you can ask questions in the Q&A section, and we will answer them as best we can. And we hope that you can learn a little something. So we'll just get started.
Sorry, everyone. We're having technical difficulties sending the desktop over. Oh, it's here. It's here. We're good.
Alrighty, so my name is Jonathan. I'm a senior here at UVU. I am currently studying marketing, and this is my first year as an ambassador. It's been awesome so far. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Enactus. Enactus is a nonprofit social impact organization, and it partners with universities and business leaders around the world to find solutions to real-world problems. The name Enactus actually comes from the words entrepreneurship, action, and us. So that's what Enactus means. So what does it look like to actually join Enactus? Well, at UVU, there are usually several projects that they're working on at any given time, and they're always open and looking for new ways that they can make an impact, from figuring out ways to help improve the health of Utah Lake, to addressing food insecurity or literacy around the world. There isn't a wrong answer when it comes to where and what your focus can be if you decide to join this organization. One example of a project that the UVU team worked on was their Congo project. So UVU's Enactus team came up with a solar charging kiosk design and business model to go with it that would help them alleviate poverty for the business owners in the Congo while providing electricity for cell phones. Their Congo project was so successful, it actually placed second at nationals the year that it competed. That's the second time in a row that UVU's team has placed second place, which is super awesome since the UVU's team is really new, and there are over 460 universities that compete every year. But if public speaking or competition isn't your thing, don't worry. That's just an optional part of the experience of participating in Enactus. And if you don't think that business is your thing, don't let that intimidate you from joining either. The students at Enactus have diverse backgrounds and interests, and in fact, the more diverse of background students have, the better it is for the projects. So whether you're interested in science, arts and humanities, communications, etc., you'll be able to contribute and find a place there. Their organization has meetings once a week in the evening, usually lasting around an hour. And then any additional time commitment beyond that just depends on the project that you're working on and the responsibilities and roles that you choose to fill. I went to a few Enactus meetings last year, and they're super awesome. They usually have introductory socials, and it's really cool learning about the different programs. I had other time commitments going on at the time, so I wasn't able to stick with it, but I was really impressed with the organization. If you're interested in learning more, I would recommend following UVU Enactus on Instagram. It's just UVU_Enactus, because there they post information about, opening socials where you can get more information about how to join, and just other information about what they're doing. And now I'm going to pass it over to Jamie, who's going to talk about the mentor program.
Yes, hi guys. So I'm Jamie. I am a sophomore here at UVU. I'm thinking I want to go into nursing, but I'm still kind of experimenting with the different majors. So I'm going to talk about the mentor program, and they actually just changed their name like last week, but they're now called SLSS SLSS at UVU. But they're formerly known as the mentor program, and they are still mentors. So pretty much what the mentors do is you are assigned a professor and you co-teach with the class. So you help facilitate learning and student success studies in all those classes. So there's a 1000 class for a lot of incoming freshmen, a 3200 class, which is leadership and development, 7 habits. And so those are some of the classes that you can mentor in. So you are assigned with a professor and then you help them teach that class. And you are also there as almost like a big brother or sister on campus. Sorry, there's little notifications. But there are 5 roles of a mentor, and that's kind of like their motto that they like to go over. And so the 5 roles are a connecting link, student advocate, peer leader, and trusted friend and learning coach. So based on those, you can kind of get an idea of what mentors strive to be and what they try and act like for students on campus. So if you want to be a mentor, they take applications every spring, and so you join each year. You are required to participate in an SLSS 1000 class and then an SLSS 3200 class. Those are 2 required prereqs to be in the program. And once you're in the program, you're in it for a year and you reapply, and then you can keep continuing in the program. My sister did the program for 4 years. She absolutely loved it. So I have a lot of links with the mentor program. There are definitely those trusted friends that you can have on campus. And if you are a student in one of those classes, you'll have a mentor. So you got to kind of interact with them and see what it's like before becoming a mentor. And then once you are a mentor, you get to build those relationships with students and be there for them. So that's just a little bit about the mentor program. Please let us know if you have any questions about it. And now I believe Emily is going to talk about the honors program.
Yes, hi guys. So my name's Emily. I'm the project lead over leadership this year, and I was also the project lead over leadership last year. So I've been in the ambassador program for like 2.5 years now, and I will be talking about the honors program. So the honors program, on their website, it says the UVU honors program enhances the collegiate experience of highly motivated students through specialized academic and enrichment opportunities that cultivate personal, professional, and civic engagement. And I just found that on their website. You can just like Google search UVU honors program and find their website super easily. So that is easy to get to. Being in the honors program is kind of like taking honors classes in high school, except you are part of a program and then you also take the courses, and then there's also tons of benefits along with being in the honors program. So students will sometimes ask if it's harder to be in honors. It's not always more work, but it's better work is what they'll tell you. For enrollment into the program, you'll want to go to their website and apply. So normally a high school grade point average of 3.5 or higher is recommended, and an ACT of 25 or above, or an SAT of 1200 or above, but those aren't required, and the honors program encourages all interested students to apply. There are about 400 students in the program, and about 120 first-year students enter each year, so you get that like higher chance of being admitted into the program. To remain in the honors program, you must complete the honors program's course requirements, so take some of those classes. And you don't have to take all honors courses, so not all of your classes have to be honors classes, but they recommend that you do a mix of both, so some honors classes, some normal courses. You have to maintain a 3.4 cumulative GPA to graduate from honors. And then some of the benefits of honors classes, there's tons of benefits. So there are tuition and housing scholarships available through the honors program. So you could potentially live with people in your program, but also you could get that tuition scholarship as well to help out with your tuition. It motivates you to keep your GPA up because you have to set that standard anyways. So you might as well just work on your GPA, make sure it's that high. You also get priority registration, so you get to register for classes before anyone else. The program offers a variety of enrichment activities like guest speakers and excursions off campus to fun activities and events. And you are also able to graduate with 2 types of honors. So that looks super good on a resume. So far, what I've heard about the honors program is that it's just a super cool program. And if that's something that you're interested in, then it also is super fun way to do that. They also have an honors program lounge. So if you're having troubles with any of your honors classes, then you can go there and they'll help you out with that. And so if this is something that you're interested in, please consider going online and applying to their program. And now we're going to tell you guys a little bit about the Multicultural Student Council.
Can you get the Cultural Student Council? And I'm not in this picture, just so you guys know. This picture is a little bit older, but we haven't taken new pictures because of COVID. But I'm a junior in college. I'm studying biology and slash biotechnology. It's really fun. I love science. It's what I'm passionate about. But the UVU Multicultural Student Council, we basically help give a voice, help give a family, and help UVU feel like a second home for those people that are non-traditional students, whether that may be people that come here as parents, people that are international students, people that come from different weren't necessarily born here, or have parents that are immigrants, or I mean, you name it. Like, we're also helping people that are part of the LGBTQ plus is we choose a topic that is very controversial, very sensitive, and we basically help you and be more sensitive and be more knowledgeable about it so that they can be more inclusive with other communities as well. And it's really fun. You get a scholarship with it if you do apply. We do accept applications every beginning of the school year, so before fall. Sometimes there are positions that open up in the spring because people leave or aren't committed. So you can always come in and into the multicultural student services at UVU and ask us about it and see if there are any positions open. But you do have to maintain about a 3.0 cumulative GPA as well to stay in the program and stay and get the scholarship. But it's really fun. It's just giving back to the community that has given a lot to you, and I really enjoy being here. Yep, that I can't see what the next slide is, so I don't know who's supposed to be speaking next. UVUSA, all right. I'm gonna pass the time over to them.
Awesome. So my name is Hayden Harward. I'm a sophomore here at UVU, and I'm studying communications with an emphasis in public relations. This is my second year in the ambassador program, and it's also my second year on UVUSA. And UVUSA stands for the Utah Valley University Student Association. And it's pretty much student government on campus. So our goal as a student government is to promote student voice and then to enhance the student experience inside and outside of the classroom. So the way that student government works is there's an executive branch, and those are the positions that you have to run for and do an election and get voted into office. So that includes the student body president, the VP of student activities, the VP of academics, and the executive vice president. And under each of these VPs is a branch that focuses on a different aspect of student experience. So the independent branch focuses on inclusion and the branding of UVU. They run the Instagram page and things like that. And then there's the activities branch. That's the branch that I'm a part of, and we focus on promoting student experience outside of the classroom. We have chairs that represent different demographics of students, and then we plan events that are catered towards those students. And then lastly, we have the academic senate, and there's a senator from each school at UVU, and they do surveys and promote student experience inside of the classroom. So some of the perks of being on student council is you do get a full tuition waiver for in-state tuition, which is really nice. And then if you're on the executive branch of student council and you get voted into office, you also get your fees paid for and you get paid hourly. So it's like your job and a position on student government at the same time. In order to be on executive council or student council, you do have to have a 3.0 GPA. And then once you're on, you do have to maintain a 2.5 GPA. There are also lots of great opportunities to get involved with each of these branches. If you are interested in video or photo or social media, you can get involved in our PR committee, which is a part of the independent branch. If you are interested in activities, you can be a part of the green team and help plan and execute our events. If you're interested in academics, you can be a department rep for your specific major and work with the academic senate. So those are all really great ways to volunteer and get involved, especially if you're a freshman. And there are opportunities to get stipends through each of those volunteer opportunities, which is awesome. And then after you do volunteer, it's a lot easier to get put on council or to run for executive council and then get the opportunities that come along with that. If you have any more questions or want to learn more about student government, you can go to uvu.edu/uvusa. Or you can follow us on Instagram at UVU Students. That's the Student Council Instagram page. And you can see more of what's going on and get information about when and how to apply. Applications to run for exec open up in January and election season is in February. And then if you want to apply to be on the Student Council, that is in March. So that's all for UVUSA. And next we'll hear from Mallory about the alumni program.
Thank you so much, Hayden. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about UVU student alumni. I'm super excited. So as you can see on the slide, our motto is stop being boring. And that is what we try to put into every single event that we throw on campus. Overall, our goal of student alumni is to enable students to make lifelong friendships and establish traditions. So that is what every single event that we put on is all about. We put on lots of events. Everything ranges from 24-hour dribble, which is where we stay up for 24 hours straight dribbling a basketball, but it's really, really fun. There's tons of like free food and activities that go on the whole night. We pretty much have a sleepover on UVU campus, which is really cool. We also do things like we had a Halloween event that was really, really fun. And yeah, everything far and in between. So you're probably wondering what's in it for you, of course. We offer a lot of scholarship money, which is really, really nice. So the president of student alumni, they get a full tuition scholarship. And then if you're a VP, which is right under them, you get half tuition. And then there's 5 VPs and they're each over a branch. And so every branch director gets a $300 scholarship. And then if you're not interested in the time commitment, which is like I think it is 3 to 5 hours for VPs and directors, and then 5 to 10 for presidents per week. You could be a committee member, so you get a free membership. Otherwise, it's a $25 membership, and you just help us with our events. And then if you're not interested in any of that, you could be a member, $25, but it's really fun because you get tons of free food, you get into all of our events for free, and then you get a lot of sick swag. You can probably see it right here. The guy in the front, he has a Stop Being Boring shirt. We do those things that we do 5 shirts every single year. And so you get those, and then this year we did fanny packs, which are sick. And then you get all those shirts, and then there's a really nice Adidas one at the end of the year that we give you guys. Yeah, I already mentioned that the time commitment for each one of those, but we also encourage every everyone from committee members to the president to attend the majority of sporting events. We're actually partnered with the athletic committee, and so we try to promote attendance at all of UVU sporting events, which are already really fun, and you get more food and more swag. You really don't need to have any prior qualifications. The best part about student alumni is that we pretty much accept anyone and everyone. We just love to make friends. We love to have fun. It's a really great group of kids. If you're interested in joining, all it simply takes is to message us through our Instagram, which is at UVU Student Alumni. It's just a great time, and I've loved every single second that I've been on it. With that, we will hand the time over to Edward, who's going to be talking about the best program on UVU campus.
Apologize there. I started speaking with my mic muted. I want to just say thank you to all the ambassadors that have gone before me. I just know that we all love UVU so much, and we're so excited for all these different programs. I'm so grateful I get to talk about the ambassador program today. Like Mallory said, it's one of the best. I say it's the best, but personally, I just feel that it's such a great program. Every one of these programs you've heard about today has such a good thing to offer. I believe that the ambassador program is one of the most involving and outward-looking programs we have here at UVU. Our whole purpose as the ambassador program is to help prospective students, to help senior students at high schools to determine where they want to go to school, and to really help them see the great benefits and opportunities we have here at UVU. Some of the things that we really are required in the ambassador program is just to help give prospective students tours of the university to help students understand the different programs, majors, clubs, opportunities, scholarships, and various things with living at school and what it takes to be going to college. Some of the different requirements we have for the classes that we'll be taking with the ambassador programs. You're required to take one class that comes a couple weeks. You have like a 2 or 2 to 3 hour time commitment with classes each week. And it comes with the stipend scholarship for ambassadors. Generally, your stipend's up to $1,000 and possibly more with just different programs that we have in the ambassadorship. Most of the specific role of the ambassador program is to help recruit students, and so we'll be going to specific high schools that you're assigned to, helping students understand what UVU has for them, and giving information as you can. Some of the different things that we're allowed to do is help students to be able to really understand what they have here at UVU. I personally love the program. This is my first semester as an ambassador, and I just really am grateful for it because the whole embodiment of the ambassador program is to be legendary, to help students to be the best of themselves and to help other students to become legendary. And everyone has a place here at UVU, and so we want to make sure that everyone knows that and knows that there is a place for them and know that they're welcome. They have another home away from home. And I love the ambassador program. There's so many great opportunities to be a leader, to be able to serve your community, and to be able to help people to make the best decisions for their future. And so with that, I just want to turn the time over to the rest of the presentation. Thank you so much.
Okay, that was our leadership presentation. I thought it was interesting, and I already know stuff about it, so if I'm sure you think it's amazing. I'm Caitlin, or Katie. I'm a project lead here with Sadie, and we are just so thankful for all the ambassadors that took time out of their day to talk about how cool UVU is. I think it's important to mention that you don't have to be a stereotypical leader to be a part of these programs. Like Mallory was saying, we just want to make friends, and we just want to have a good time and learn, which is what we do in college. We have some more webinars coming up in the future, and we hope that you will attend them as well. And if you have any questions, please use our Q&A section and ask away. And with that, I think we will close the webinar, but thank you so much for attending. Sadie, do you have anything to say? Oh, okay. So we're just gonna end, but thank you so much.